Bring the gun up. Well, anyone who carries conceals knows the importance of having a reliable, comfortable holster.
You like to see that again? It's hard to catch the first time. Cut it out. Did you get it?
Unfortunately, if you look online today, Kydex holsters are everywhere. You've got everyone. Heck, my cousin Ralphie down by the river over here in Erlenmart can make his own Kydex holster and sell them. Unfortunately, if something happens to that holster, good luck getting a hold of him, because you know he's not going to be talking to you. So what we have to do is focus on manufacturers, and we've got to focus on service. So today we've got some holsters over from Bravo Concealment out of Texas. Our good buddy Renee out there sent us a couple to try out, and like I said, we've got to focus on quality and customer service. This little ditty right here, they're inside the waistband, and you can see the outside the waistband I have right over here that I've been using is your typical Kydex holster. No frills, nothing special. So we're empty, but just a holster that will do the job. We could tell you that we're gonna do these drop tests you see online. We'll do these tests where we run over the holster. And we put them through the paces. Looks like we had a catastrophic failure on the clips, but what do you expect when we're dumping a 50-pound log on it? That's okay. You know what's the best part about it is it's modular. Come right out. But I think the most important thing is retention when it comes to these holsters. Kydex is Kydex. They're all the same in form and function. Like we said, the only thing that differentiates them is the customer service, the holsters for the gun. Retention on these guys, pretty good. What we did with this one is we took the liberty to cut the bottom out. The way they made them kind of molded around. This is for the G19. They made it so it molded around the G19 over here, and you couldn't fit anything else. But we've got the 17 here with it, and the 17. Let's see, that's on there. That retains pretty good. By cutting that out, you're able to fit both. You probably even fit the 34 in here if I had the 34 to test out. And you can see just by making a little modification, I'll show you the bell here, making a little modification, same thing we did here. We just cut it out the bottom. We're able to get both models to fit. I'm using this is their outside the waistband model. I think the MSRP on this is, I want to say 40 bucks. I think it was 40, 50 bucks. Not much, about standard. You can see we cut it out. We cut the bottom out here also. Retention, really good. So that's not something we have to worry about. I know some of these holsters, you get the retention on there and you want to make sure that they're going to hold, especially if you fall, something happens, you're in a situation where you can't hold on to your gun. But these guys, you can see the molding on here. I mean, it's pretty detailed. I mean, you can even see up to the takedown pin they've got on there. The ejection lever, not bad. Really durable, really stout. They come with extra screws when they send them in. But like we said, a Kydex holster is a Kydex holster. You can have all the bells and whistles you want on this, but in the end, if it doesn't perform the way you need to, that's just one thing. Plus, if you got something wrong with it, if it cracks or breaks or any of that good stuff, you could call them. But I'm telling you, Kydex is bomb-proof, which is why you can go anywhere. And heck, I've even made Kydex holsters, and I'm a nobody. And get whatever you want. They're adjustable, which is really good. These guys came out to be, this is the inside of the waistband. I think MSRP on this one was 40 bucks, 39.98, something like that. Not bad. I mean, they're competitively priced, just like all the other Kydex manufacturers online. They've got the retention screws. They've got the little buffer in between here to make sure everything stays nice and tight. You've got the, I really like the quick disconnect clips right here. And I'll tell you one thing, you guys know I carry my Incog clips. I like this holster a lot. Single hook, easy on and off, easy retention. And it's got the felt on the outside, which prevents your clothing from riding up, catches on your clothing, and it provides a great base for not inadvertently showing your gun when you're out in public, because that's one thing you really don't want to do. And like I said, the clips are great. This is what I think is a feature, and you can see that I got the same type of design, same type of concept. I like the clips because you don't have to take the whole belt off. As you saw me do, I had to take my belt off to get the outside the waistband. But then again, if I'm using outside the waistband, I'm probably using a cover garment, such as you see here. You saw I was carrying this cross draw style. I mean, you can also carry a strong side, but the hooks on here are adjustable. You can see you can go down to the bottom here if you want, multi-positional. Only thing is you can't cant it, okay? There's no canting on the outside of the waistband. So this would make a really good on the range holster for drawing, practicing your shooting. Inside the waistband would be great everyday carry. Like I said, we made our modification, but we always do that. And I think it's very important you guys make your modifications, because if this thing is not comfortable, if this thing does not suit your needs, guess what? You're not going to be carrying your gun, and when you need it, you're not going to have it. And that's very important, because you might just need it one time in your life. in full disclosure, I want to be fair with you guys. Bravo Concealment did contact us and asked us if we wanted to try out their holsters, and hey, you know what? They're a reasonably priced, American-made product, and I said, why not? So they sent them to us. So I just want you guys out there to know what's going on. Don't feel like we're just being shills here pushing for stuff, because I think we did a pretty fair and accurate description of what we got going on with these holsters here. One of the big things about having a closed loop system, as you see here, is you've got to take your belt off every time you want to do anything with the gun or the holster, which I'm not a big fan of, which is why I love their other options they've got here with the open loop. I like the way that loop to just slip it right over your belt and you can go. I mean, the whole closed loop system is great if you're, you know, on the range practicing, or if you're a duty officer, which we're neither. Even if we're just carrying, wouldn't be that bad. If we got a cover garment, it's really secure. But for convenience wise, and again, it all comes down to convenience, how convenient the holster maker makes the holster and how comfortable it is to use will determine how often you carry. And I know it sounds, you know, kind of weak, sounds kind of like a cop-out. Well, it's not comfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. But in everyday life, that's about what happens. You know, you've got a holster that it's, you know, it's a little too tight or a little too uncomfortable, or it jabs you in the side or something, and you're just not gonna wear it. So that's really what it comes down to, is convenience. How are you gonna carry the gun when you're carrying it? Because if you don't carry it, guess what? You're not gonna have it when you need it. And it all comes down to that. And you're probably, like we said before, you're probably only gonna need it 1 or 2 times in your life. You really not want to have it when you need it. So you can see where the logic, what we're thinking, where it comes from. You know, I know I mean, and it's a great holster. This retention is great. It's kind of rides out a little bit, you see? Let me show you guys. You see that? And I've got an Acres belt on, really good belt, but you can still see how it sits. So if I've got it here, and this is just a standard Wally World t-shirt, I don't know if you can see it, kind of a little bit flopping around, you know what I mean, flopping around, which is another thing. I probably wouldn't use it for concealed carry, for daily carry. But like I said, as a range gun, as a hunting gun, when we're out hunting, this is something, definitely an option I would think about. But you can see how it just kind of sticks out just a tad, right? We're gonna do a couple more rounds. We'll do a little shooting from the holster here in a concealed carry situation. Going up, coming up. So, coming up. So fast, easy to draw. And it holds the gun secure. Kind of feels like it's flopping around a little bit, and I got a wide holster. I got a wide belt. So take that for what you will. Now I'm an apples to apples type of guy. Inside the waistband, you can see this one is adjustable, like we had said. You can go up or down, deep or low. But for me, on my body type, and you can see my body type, I got a little bit of a gut coming out. It kind of pushes out. You know, I don't know if you can see that on film. It kind of it's canted out a little bit. You see? I feel like I have the top of the slide right here, where the rear sight is, kind of out there, hanging out there in the wind. Okay, you can kind of see here. We'll do a comparison there, right? But again, another plus of this thing is, boom, see how fast that comes out? Now with the one I carry, the ACOG Eclipse, look, you've only got one to mess with, and it goes in fast, and I've got it, you see that? How it's snug, really snug. These guys, I think I've got it as deep as I can go. Yeah, see? So it still rides a little higher, see? Plus this back shield, the sweat shield, this guy, the ACOG doesn't have. You see how high up that comes? I could appreciate the sweat shield, but that's kind of digging into your side. So just a little bit of a comparison between two brands. I really don't like to compare brands, but like I said, these guys are great for on the range, hunting. If you're a tactical law enforcement, you know, you can't go wrong with it. I know seen a couple of videos with guys that have done reviews on this. I know Instructor Zero is one of them. I think the guy's a pretty decent shot, and he carries them. I understand that, but in the end, you've got to go with what works for you and your body type. I'm not military, I'm not law enforcement. I'm just an average Joe, like many of you guys I would think who are watching this. So I got to go with what I think works for me, for my everyday carry. You know, get home, out in the field, get home, you got something that you want to take on and off. That's where these clips come in handy. They really, really are handy for taking it off. Real convenience, really convenience. And that's what it comes down to in the end when you're looking at a concealed carry, looking at your concealed carry options, is how convenient is it? So hopefully you guys get some information, take some info about what we've got here, get some knowledge. That's what we try to prove with this channel. Remember, we are under attack. We are under increasing attack by Google, YouTube. They're trying to censor us. They're throttling our page. If you like this video, if you like any of the videos that you guys have seen in the past, send the links. Copy the links, go up in the HTTP up there, copy that and send them to your like-minded patriots. Get the word out. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, send them on down. Until next time. Hey guys, just want to say thanks for watching the videos and supporting the channel. We try to bring quality content to you guys, which is why we haven't been posting in a little bit, coming up with ideas, and I don't think it's right to shortchange you. You guys want quality information you can use, and that's what we try to deliver. Right now, more than ever, constitutionalists, patriots, libertarians, pro-gun channels are under attack by media everywhere. If you guys like this channel, if you guys like the videos, send the links out. We are being blocked. You're gonna have to send the links out. Copy the links, paste them, email them to like-minded individuals, patriots, people of all sorts, Americans who like to shoot. They are coming for us hard and heavy. They're censoring our channel, they're throttling our channel. Everything is way, way down. They are not playing around. So, continue to fight. Till next time.